In the vast green forests and sprawling grasslands of Asia, a magnificent story of nature unfolds every single day. Here, two incredible animals share the same world, each playing a vital role. One is the tiger, a powerful and majestic creature with a coat of fiery orange and bold black stripes. Known as the king of the forest, the tiger walks with a quiet confidence that commands respect. Its very presence shapes the environment around it, making it a truly essential part of this wild kingdom. It is a symbol of strength and wild beauty, a hunter perfectly designed by nature for its life in these dense, hidden places. Living in this same beautiful world is the deer, a gentle and graceful animal. With its large, soft eyes and slender legs, the deer moves through the trees and fields like a dancer. Deer are herbivores, which means they spend their days peacefully eating plants, leaves, and tender shoots. They are always alert, their ears twitching to catch the faintest sound, their noses testing the air for any sign of danger. The deer represents the quiet, watchful life of the forest, always moving, always aware, a beautiful and necessary part of the natural landscape that provides sustenance for the entire ecosystem. The tiger and the deer live in a delicate balance. It is a relationship as old as the forests themselves, a natural cycle of hunter and prey. This is not a story of good or bad. It is simply the way nature works to keep everything healthy and strong. The tiger needs to eat to survive, to feed its cubs, and to maintain its strength as the apex predator. The deer in turn must be quick and clever to escape and continue its own family line. This timeless dance ensures that both species remain strong, as only the fittest and most alert individuals survive to pass on their traits. Their shared home is a breathtaking tapestry of life, from the towering trees of the jungle to the sun-drenched open grasslands. In these places, the tiger finds everything it needs: dense cover for hiding, water to drink and cool off in, and a plentiful supply of animals to hunt. The deer also thrives here, finding abundant food and places to hide from predators. The health of this environment is crucial for both animals. When the forests are healthy, the deer population is strong, and when the deer are plentiful, the tiger can thrive, ensuring the entire ecosystem remains in perfect, harmonious balance. The tiger is a master of stealth, a silent shadow moving through the undergrowth. Its hunt begins not with a roar, but with immense patience and silence. The tiger's large, soft paws are like cushioned pillows, allowing it to walk over dry leaves and twigs without making a sound. It keeps its body low to the ground, its muscles coiled and ready, moving with a slow, deliberate grace that is almost impossible to detect. This silent approach is the tiger's greatest tool, letting it get incredibly close to its prey without being seen or heard, a ghost in the dappled sunlight of the forest floor. Camouflage is the tiger's other secret weapon. Its brilliant orange and black stripes might look bold and bright to us, but in the jungle, they are the perfect disguise. As the tiger moves through tall grasses or the shadows cast by trees, its stripes break up the shape of its body. It blends seamlessly into the flickering light and dark patterns of the forest, becoming nearly invisible. A deer grazing peacefully might look directly towards a waiting tiger and see nothing but a patch of grass and shadow. This incredible ability to disappear in plain sight is what makes the tiger such a successful and formidable hunter. The hunter uses all of its senses to locate its next meal. Its sharp eyes can see clearly in the dim light of dawn and dusk, which are the tiger's favorite times to hunt. Its hearing is so fine-tuned that it can pick up the subtle sound of a hoof stepping on a twig from a great distance away. But perhaps its most important sense is its sense of smell. The tiger will often move against the wind, so its own scent is carried away from the deer. This ensures that the deer, which has a very keen nose for danger, won't smell the predator approaching until it is far too late. Once a target is chosen, the stalking begins. The tiger moves with a focus that is absolute, a slow and methodical crawl that can last for a very long time. It will freeze in place for minutes at a time, becoming a living statue if the deer looks up or seems nervous. Every step is calculated, every movement precise. The tiger must get as close as possible, usually within about 20 meters, before it makes its move. This period of silent, patient stalking is the most critical part of the hunt. a tense and quiet moment before the explosive power of the chase is finally unleashed. When the moment is just right, the silent wait explodes into breathtaking action. With a powerful surge, the tiger launches forward from its hiding spot. It covers the ground in a few giant leaps, its strong back legs propelling it through the air like a coiled spring released. This initial burst of speed is incredible, designed to close the distance to the deer before it even has a chance to react. The deer, startled from its peaceful grazing, suddenly sees a flash of orange and black. Its instincts scream run, and the desperate chase through the forest or across the open plains begins. The deer is built for speed and agility, and it uses every bit of its skill to escape. It zigzags through the trees, leaping over fallen logs and bushes in a frantic bid for freedom. The tiger, however, is not just fast, it is also immensely powerful and surprisingly agile. It follows the deer's every move, its eyes locked on its target. The chase is often short but incredibly intense, a dramatic test of speed, endurance, and strategy. The forest, which was quiet moments before, is now filled with the sound of thundering paws and crashing through the undergrowth as the life or death race unfolds. The tiger aims to get close enough to use its most powerful weapons, its massive front paws and sharp claws. As it gains on the fleeing deer, it will often leap onto the animal's back or side, using its weight and strength to pull it down. The force of the impact is tremendous, often knocking the deer off its feet. The tiger's claws, which are as sharp as knives, dig in to get a firm grip, preventing the deer from struggling free. This powerful pounce is the culmination of the stalk and the chase, a moment of pure, concentrated power that few animals can withstand. Once the tiger has a hold of the deer, the hunt comes to a swift and decisive end. The tiger is a very efficient hunter, and it ensures the end is as quick as possible. It will deliver a powerful bite to the neck or the back of the head, a technique that is both precise and effective. This final act, while difficult to watch, is a necessary part of the tiger's survival. It is the moment where the hunter secures its meal, ensuring it has the energy to live, to defend its territory, and to raise its own young in this demanding and beautiful wild world. After the hunt is over, the tiger must secure its prize. It will often drag the deer to a more secluded spot, away from the prying eyes of other animals that might try to steal its hard-earned meal. Using its incredible strength, the tiger can pull the heavy animal deep into the bushes or near a water source. Here, it can eat in peace. A single large deer can provide enough food for a tiger for several days. If it has cubs waiting back in a den, the mother tiger will return to them and later lead them to the meal, teaching them the essential lessons of survival. This event, the tiger hunting the deer, is a vital part of what is known as the circle of life. It is much more than just one animal eating another. It is how nature keeps the entire forest healthy. By hunting deer, tigers help to control the deer population. If there were too many deer, they would eat too many plants and leaves, which could damage the forest. By keeping the number of deer in balance, tigers ensure that there is enough food and shelter for all the other creatures that call the forest home, from the smallest insects to the largest elephants. The tiger's role as a top predator has another important benefit. It helps to keep the deer herd strong and healthy. Tigers are most likely to catch the deer that are older, weaker, or less alert. This means that the fastest, strongest, and smartest deer are the ones that survive and have babies. Over many generations, this process, known as natural selection, ensures that the deer population as a whole remains robust and well adapted to its environment. In this way, the hunter actually helps the species of its prey to thrive and become stronger over time. In the end, the story of the tiger and the deer is a beautiful example of how everything in nature is connected. The tiger needs the deer to survive, and the forest needs the tiger to stay in balance. Every creature, from the hunter to the hunted, plays an essential part in this grand, intricate system. Understanding this relationship helps us appreciate the wild world and see why it is so important to protect these magnificent animals and the natural homes they live in. It is a timeless, powerful, and necessary cycle that keeps our planet's wild places alive and vibrant for generations to come.